Okay, if you want to deal with styling, then we want to get past content alone. So we want to deal with a greater chunk of the landing page. So let's flip to details. Okay. And when we get to details, now we can go further. So if I highlight anything like I was doing before, okay, I see more choices now. It's not just about the words anymore. There are more things happening. There's a style, there's a color, okay, there's a font size, there's a background color if there is any. In this case, there isn't. It's transparent. It's whatever the background color is here. Okay, that's why you see the checkerboard. That means no background color. It means we're aware of what's going on, but there's no color here. And then there's a font family. So you can change these things. You can change the colors, you can change the size, the font family, and then also, very, very coolly, you can step into animation. And with animation, you can change whatever the animation is that you want it to be. Many choices. You can do some experimenting to figure out what you like. And you can also choose how long that animation should last. Half a second, second and a half, etc. So some things really look good moving very fast and getting out of your way again. Half a second. Okay? Like when the logos down here flip. That's a half a second thing. Some things you really want to take a moment to glide in, right? You don't want to overdo it, but maybe a second. So you can make things move at different speeds and in different ways onto the page. So don't overdo it. That always looks funny, but it's great for different purposes. Now, if you click to something else, keep in mind it's a different item. This is not print, it's an image, okay? This is a logo. So you would probably want to do something different with the logo, like upload your own logo. So instead of using that one, you could select an image from your computer and upload it. And then, whoops, that way it's here, and then you could use that instead and apply the changes. Okay. And then, yes, you can put animation on the logo. And it does not have to be the same animation as this or that or the other. And it does not have to be for the same period of time. So you can have one thing do something quickly while another thing does something a little more slowly. It's totally up to you. Okay? That's how much control you have over that kind of thing. All right. You probably understand what's going on with this now, and you understand that you can use images, you can move them in a certain way. You can have any of this stuff with animation and style and color and so forth. You can change any of this however you would like. Okay? And so don't forget, you can click in the background. Okay? Background image is the background image. So if you want to completely change that, you can do that. Okay? All right. I think you see what's going on. And that applies all the way down through everything you have. You can change anything you want. You can apply animation to anything you want, separately from anything else. Now, one thing real quick to keep in mind, often you like the effect of things acting the same way. And so what you might do is apply the exact same animation to 4 similar things and have them all take the exact same amount of time. That way they all do the exact same thing uniformly. Okay? Or you might have the top 2 glide in from the left while the bottom 2 glide in from the right. So you will use the same animation for the top 2, but a different animation for the bottom 2. Okay, so again, you get to play and change and preview and refresh and see how things act. All right, there you go. There's the explanation about details. So you're back and forth between elements, which allows you to do these things here. Okay, content, which allows you to change verbiage itself, and details, which allows you to get into a lot more details, including animation. Okay, now word to the wise, there are times you do need to use source code because it doesn't really fit anything else. So if I go to elements, if I wanted to change this video to my own video, that's when I actually have to get to the URL and change the URL. And the only real way to do that, the easiest way to do it is to go into the source and just recognize the URL when I see it. This is it. https youtube.com, embed whichever video it is. Okay, that's the video code. And then question mark Related equals 0 means do not show other videos when that video is done playing. You don't want YouTube to show related videos. And since it's your business, you don't want it to show related videos. It might show competitor videos or some such thing. Okay? And then allow full screen, etc. You know. All right. That should make enough sense for that. And that gives you a ton of flexibility over this. So in the next couple of videos, we'll talk about more important things altogether. And by the way, if you need to empty the page and start over, just hit empty the page. Okay,